Your breath is a bridge. It is the bridge between life and death. It is the bridge between fear and excitement. And so today's practice is really to step you into what breath work is all about in a contained way so that you can understand how breath affects your emotions, how breath affects your thinking processes. And this is perfect if you're a beginner or if you've been around yogic practices and you want to do a little bit more work on revitalizing, rejuvenating, and really paying attention to how prana, energy in your body, moves based on your breath. So before we begin, my name is Salimah, yoga therapist. Thank you for being here. If you found me on Instagram or TikTok or here on YouTube, I'm delighted that you're here. Let's practice together. First of all, find yourself with a tall, straight spine. You can do that on a chair, or you can do that on the ground. You can do that on a sofa. You can do that in bed. Just enjoy the fact that your body is tall and straight and that you really have support in order to sit in that way. So if you need props or blocks, feel free to grab those as well. Bring your hands onto your knees. We'll do a couple of warm-up exercises and then move into the practice itself. So from here, inhale, press the spine forward, exhale all the way to the back. This is called spinal flex. It's a really powerful way to start to activate your spinal fluid, also to get the nervous system engaged. Just gently close your eyes here and start to do this movement with me. Go at your own pace. 3, 2, and 1. Good, just a few moments. And now we'll do the same thing with the shoulders. Start to roll your shoulders in circles. You can do them both at the same time or do them in opposition to each other, and then reverse the movement. So find a way to release any tension around your neck and your shoulders. And I like to do this by starting with shoulder rolls. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale very deeply, come all the way up, and exhale to release. We begin our practice today with a mantra, a sound vibration. And the sound vibration carries the frequency of you as the inner guide, you as the teacher, and you connecting with the teachers around you, your ancestors, the universe. It's a very powerful way to get present for today's practice. So here, press your palms together at the center of your chest. Press your thumbs into the bone of your chest. Sit up tall and straight, gently close your eyes. And if you're new here, you can listen for the first round and then do your best to join in. This is a really important part of our Kundalini yoga practice, is to use mantra to elevate our practice. So the sounds are Om, Namo, Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. I call in my highest consciousness. Let's begin now. Cleansing breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale and let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last one. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep inhale. Set your intentions for today's practice. And exhale to release. Now here, in today's practice, we're using the breath and we're also using a mudra, a hand position. So here we'll be starting on the left side. So take your left hand, bring the first finger and thumb to touch. This is the mudra for wisdom. This is very frequently used in yogic and meditative traditions. And this mudra will rest very carefully and lightly onto your left knee. So with your left hand, placing it onto your left knee. Now take your right hand and we're going to press the right thumb against the side of the right nose. So do that gently, but you want to actually cut off any air coming in through the right side. If you have a deviated septum, this is something that you're going to need to play around with. If you have a blocked nose, you may notice that it will shift over time, but just do your best. If you find it a little bit difficult, you can also open your mouth and add in a little bit of air from your mouth as well. So this is the beginning of our practice, so get very comfortable. Press your right thumb against your right nostril, and let's begin. Keep your hand over your right nostril. Inhale very deeply. Hold the breath as long as you can. And softly exhale and relax your hand all the way down. Beautiful. One side is already complete. So now I'm going to take your right hand, bring that hand into Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumb to touch, lay it down on your knee, and we'll do the same thing on the opposite side, taking the left thumb to cover the left nostril and inhaling and exhaling completely through the right nostril. Now, the deeper the breath is, the slower the breath is. Now that you know what's coming up, you know that you can relax into the posture and really think of breath as energy. So left thumb against the left nostril, right hand in Gyan Mudra. Let's go. Inhale very deeply, hold steady here. Hold the breath. And when you can't hold anymore, softly exhale. Sit for a moment with eyes closed. Let air flow from both nostrils. And just notice what these first few moments have offered you. Pay attention to the breath. And now we step a little bit more deeply. I'll offer a few more instructions here. When you're using the breath, you can also add a count. And so you can inhale for a count of 3 or 4 and exhale for the same count. This helps the mind to stay steady and also allows you to really slow down and notice how quickly or how slowly your breath is going. Now, same thing. Now, left hand in Gyan Mudra. And here we'll be using alternate nostril breathing. So using your thumb to cover the right nostril, We'll be inhaling left and then using the pinky to cover the left nostril and exhaling right. And we'll do that for 1 minute. So using the thumb to cover the right nostril, inhale. Pinky covers the left, exhale right. And switch. Inhale left. Cover. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale. Inhale 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 2, 3, and 4. Continue now. Inhale very deeply. Hold, hold, hold. And then softly relax your hand all the way down to your knees. Take a moment here. Pause. Breathe from both nostrils. And again, notice what's happened to your thoughts, your feelings. And now we make our move to the opposite side. So on the right side, bring your first finger and thumb to touch. And then the left side, use your left thumb to cover the left nostril. Inhale right, exhale left. Let's go. Cover, exhale. Inhale, keep the fingers straight up, spine straight. Last one, inhale. Hold, hold, hold. And exhale softly. Relax your hands down. Breathe through both nostrils. Keep your eyes closed. And rest here for just a moment in quiet observation. If you felt a little dizzy during that practice, know that that's completely normal, especially if this is your first exploration of breath work. It's partly your body getting used to all that additional vitality and energy. And it's also training ourselves past our old habits of breathing in a shallow way. If you have anxiety, this might be something that has crept into your body system. And so we're starting to reverse that. We're moving on now to a slightly faster breath. And so if you're pregnant right now or menstruating, I'm going to ask you just to keep it as a normal, slow inhalation and exhalation. If you're not pregnant and not menstruating, let's take the next move together. I'm going to show you in a guided way, step-by-step way, so that you can get used to it. This is the preparatory work for breath of fire. So the first thing first is to bring your arms all the way up. Fingers are facing forward. This is opening up the chest, opening up the heart. And here it's a fast breath. Stick your tongue out and we'll begin panting like a dog. This is a focused breath using the diaphragm. And you'll notice that there's more emphasis on the exhalation than inhalation. Let's go for a few seconds and then move right into breath of fire. Stick your tongue out. Let's begin. Good. Now close your mouth and keep that breath going. Good. Inhale very deeply. Squeeze your hands into fists. Squeeze, tense, hold. And then exhale, slowly lower your hands down. Bring one palm on top of the other. Rest them in your lap. And we'll sit here for just a moment to observe the breath. Come back to your long, deep breath. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4. Breath of fire is a heating breath. It is meant to discharge all the toxins. So whatever came up for you, memories, thoughts, emotions, breath of fire is meant to clear all of that stuff. If you found that your breath is still fast, place a little more exhalation, emphasis on the exhalation. So inhale quickly, exhale a little longer. Quick inhale, long exhale, and you'll notice that your breath comes back to normal. We're here towards the end of our practice, and for all of you who love mantra, who have been asking for mantra, this is for you. We conclude with a few rounds of a long sat short nam. This is part of the practice itself, and then we'll also use it to close the entire practice. So here, sitting up tall and straight, palms are together at the center of your chest. We're going to chant for just about a minute, long sat short nam. Sat nam means truth is my name. Truth is there is only one. Inhale very deeply. Sat nam. Sat nam. Sat nam. Sat nam. Sat Na. Sa. Na. Sa. Na. Pausing here to let the sound vibration move through you, move around you, to help you stay focused and guided on your particular path. Here now, we end our practice with 3 long sat short nams. This is a way to ground and emphasize the end of our practice. But before we do that, just a couple of tips. Remember that Kundalini Yoga works best as a medicine. And if you think about it that way, as a medicine, then taking a daily dose is a really good idea. So if you found this practice helpful, or any of the practices on this channel helpful, then please go ahead and commit to it. I know commitment is a hard thing to contemplate, but carving out those 15, 20 minutes, even 3 minutes a day will lead to more and more self-care, more and more self-love, and the alleviation of some of the suffering that we happen to go through on a day-to-day basis. Why? Because we have put in the medicine to alleviate the pain. This will take you closer to your spiritual self. This will take you into the next level of your healing and your journey forward. And if you're looking for more resources, check the description box below. And let's complete our practice now together. Long sat short nam, sit with a spine of steel and a heart of gold. Sat nam. Sat nam. Sat nam. Taking a moment to bow your head in reverence to yourself, to the teachings, to the ancient traditions of yoga that come from India, in this sacred language of Gurumukhi that we're using for today's practice. Lots of love. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist. Like and follow for more. Share this with all your friends. And if you want to take the next level, Kundalini Yoga Teacher Training is a really wise idea. Find the links below. See you next time.